4 months ago, I couldn't even write a single line of Lua. This month, I released the game. Many people think scripting is daunting, but in reality, learning Roblox scripting can be broken down into a few simple repetitive steps that anyone can do. You don't need to be a genius or have any prior experience. Stop wasting your time endlessly watching tutorials. The real secret to learning scripting is simpler than you think. Many people spend hours mindlessly following tutorials, hoping to improve their scripting skills. Instead, grab a piece of paper and write down as many game ideas as you can. These ideas will become your project, and as you bring them to life, you'll learn Lua scripting faster than any tutorial could teach you. After watching 100 hours of tutorials, I had nothing to show for it. No game, no progress, just the same scripts copied over and over. I was stuck in tutorial hell for what felt like forever. This is a trap where you keep watching videos of other people building things they're passionate about, following along, and hoping it will somehow prepare you to create your dream game, but it doesn't. Over time, I realized I was just watching the same cookie cutter tutorials from different creators. They all teach you the basics, but they never give you the tools or confidence to create something truly your own. That's when it hit me. The maximum number of tutorials you should watch is one. Beyond that, you're not learning anything. You're stalling. Instead, grab that pen and paper, revisit your game ideas, and start asking the real questions. What is the first step? What do I need to learn to make this work? I learned Lua in 1 month by following my own advice and making a game, even though it sucked. My first game might have flopped in Roblox terms, earning only a 60% approval rating, but to me, it was a massive success. I went from having 0 games to 1, a dream finally realized. I decided to stop watching tutorials and just sit down and do my best. I quickly realized how little I understood about scripting. Concepts like client-side and server-side programming were overwhelming at first. I spent hours Googling terms I barely understood and asking ChatGPT what felt like the dumbest questions, but every little breakthrough taught me something new and kept me going. There were constant feelings of self-doubt, like I wasn't good enough or was wasting my time. But here's the truth. Those feelings lie. The only thing standing between you and success is time and persistence. Ignore the doubt and keep pushing forward. You're learning more than you think with every step. Despite the frustrations, the late nights, and asking AI the same questions over and over, I finally had a working game. Sure, the code isn't perfect. Updating it will probably drive me insane. But it works. It's a game that I built, something I can play and share with friends, and that feeling, it's priceless. So stop waiting, start developing your game today. You'll thank yourself when you see it come to life. I finally made my second game. It was horrible, but slightly less. There's only one step to my process. Make a game. It's as simple as that, and the beauty of it is you can repeat it endlessly, improving every time. It's not complicated, but it works. I'm going to go back to that list of games that I want to make for step 2, and I'm going to do the exact same thing I did the first time. I'm going to make another game, but this time hopefully slightly better. When I returned to Roblox Studio, it felt like I was in a completely different world. Tasks that once took hours now felt intuitive. I could navigate almost effortlessly, and I knew how to find or write the code I needed. It showed me how far I'd come since my first project, even if the final product was still far from perfect. My second project was a lot more ambitious than my first, but due to my newfound confidence, I was not scared of doing it. The funny thing is, I had the exact same challenges I had with my first project. The same feelings of self-doubt, the late nights, Googling for hours. This project kicked my ass with how complicated it was, and how many headaches it caused me, and worst of all, it took me 3 months. For comparison, the first project was only 1 month. Despite all these challenges, the feeling at the end was the exact same as before. I had a working game, and it was even better than before. The code was still not perfect, but it was far better than the first time around. You may have gotten a feel for the process of learning Lua fast by now. You have to sit down and make those games that you want to make, because no tutorial is going to show you how to make them. If you've made it this far, you've seen the pattern. Write down ideas you care about and bring them to life. Each project will teach you more than any tutorial ever could. My journey started with one messy game, and now, just a few months later, I built two. Learning Lua is easy. It just takes time, persistence, and the courage to start. So grab that pen and paper and start turning your ideas into reality. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more content like this. And don't forget to check out my game, Junko's Auto Pets, and share your feedback in the comments. Thanks for watching.